If you're just getting into V-Rising and are looking for some advice on how to get started, then this is the video for you. In this video, we're going to go over some tips for building your very first base. I'm not going to go over meta spots or layouts in this video, as I wanted to focus more on the very early stages of building a base. Think more of like your first 10, 15, 20 minutes on a server. I'll be making more advanced base building videos in the future, so if you wanted to see more of that, be sure to drop a sub, and without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So in terms of building your first base, you're obviously going to want to find a place to build to start off, and for an example I just chose this spot, but typically you're going to want to choose somewhere that has like a hill like this, as it kind of reduces the amount of entrances that you can come in, and later on you can expand and take control of all this if you wanted to. So from here, we're just going to build a castle heart as far away from the entrance as possible, have some borders going around like this to give us some room. We're going to put some walls up over here around it to give it an extra layer of protection so players can't just come in and mess with your castle heart. So once you get that down, you're just going to want to follow what the quests say. So I'm pretty sure you need a coffin as well as a small stash at some point. And then once you do that, you need the workbench, put that wherever, and you need a sawmill. So you got all your basic stuff down and you're good to go in that sense. And typically what I would do once I get the basic stuff down is I would expand my borders up to all the entrances. In this case there's only one, so it's kind of easy, and I would just kind of block it off with a doorway, and then you should be safe doing that. But I typically like to go the extra mile here and get some planks ready so I can put these down as well. You can put the extra wall down here, and what this does is it kind of gives you a buffer so people can't just camp your door when you open it. And if you want to be extra safe, more doors the merrier. Basically, when you're building your base, try to have as many doors as possible, especially in PvP servers, as it just makes it that much more annoying to kind of raid. If you wanted to even add on to this, or don't want to do that but instead want to do something like this would also work. And yeah, basically what this does is you're trying to make as many doors to make it as annoying as possible for people that try to get to your loot. So you got that basic protection down. You can kind of lay out your base however you want, but at the start the sun can be pretty annoying. So what you could do is make this mist brazier here, and it will protect you while you're expanding your base or while it's exposed like this from the sun, and it just makes it a lot less annoying to have to deal with that early game. So once you get that door setup down however you want and all the basic stuff, you should be relatively safe for the early game. What I would typically recommend doing after this is just start hoarding materials so you can expand and upgrade your base to castle. I wouldn't worry too much about getting the whole surrounding thing set up with walls and stuff. I typically don't do that until I upgrade the castle anyways. I just try to get it as safe as possible and then upgrade slowly from there. You can also start hunting for bosses. So two I would recommend at the very start are the Alpha Wolf and the Frost Archer, as that will give you the tannery and the wolf form so you can kind of get around faster. And yeah, this was my first time doing something live, so I'm not really that good at it right now, but if it helped you either way, be sure to leave a like. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.